What's up, everybody? Waiting. How do we do this? I'm gonna do a little shirt giveaway here. No, we're not working on that. I gotta turn the TV down because I don't want to copyright. It's kind of waiting until Dirt Perfect and all them guys were done with theirs. I don't know if they're done or not, but judging by there's no one on here, I'm guessing they weren't done. There's one person. Someone wants to see who won the shirt. Hey, 5. We got a thumbs up. 8. There it is. Okay. Now we're starting to get people. There's ALL Firewood, Mr. Stalinsky, Dean Parks, Kevin Carver, Jason. Ha! Jason, what's up? Stay on here, Jason. There's Brian N., Dan Plansick, Barry Hansen, my man Nate. I was just messaging Nate. Mr. Bowley, Stephen Dunham. Look at that. We got 21. Okay. So I'm going to do the unveil. Oh, crud. I'm going to do this on the TV. Timothy Thompson, Bobby Horn. 6. Okay, don't play.
Okay,
No. Shut up.
Okay,
Stop. Hold on a minute here, folks. Pause. I'm going to put this on the big tube. If I can figure out how to. Oh. I can't just, Kev. Hold on. I'm going to hook this up. This is the best way I can do this. Because I want to show that I did it on the phone so you guys can tell that it wasn't. Can I make that bigger? Will you be able to see that? I can move closer. Okay, so let's, Chad Isaac, what's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, man? I'm sure you're on here. I just don't see it. It's all right. No big deal. Sorry, I don't have anything worth putting on here lately. I'll move closer to the TV once I hit play. So here we go. I did this on the phone earlier today with one of them random comment picker sites where you put the URL of the video in and it picks the comment randomly on the video. Because there was a lot of comments. All right, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope everything works out for you. There was too many. I wasn't going to write all these on paper, so. Right, you ready? Here we go. All right, we're going to do the random comment picker for that. I said somebody was going to win the shirt for the 100 concurrents for that last live feed we did. So here we go. Let's hit the button. Jason Maycheck. Holy crap. Look at that. And Jason's comment was 2x hardwood. Wow, that was easy. What a turd. But all right. So Jason, I'll just call you, but we'll just show you what he had the opportunity at here. I had some shirts left. There's some black ones. I think he wants 2X, he said, with the Sasquatch. And the green ones have the same thing. So I don't think I have any of the company shirts in 2X. What size is this? This is blue. That's 2X blue. But, alrighty, buddy. You want it. Well, there you go. Jason's the winner, the wiener. So that was the best way I could think of doing that. Sorry, I don't know if that's gonna work out or not. Yeah, something different, huh? That was we did that giveaway because of the 100. We had 100 concurrents during that last live feed. I'm guessing tonight's going to be a lot slower, and I'm not going to do it as long tonight either. I'm looking for my hat. I don't know where it went. Wonder what I did with it. Just give me a minute. I'm wandering around my house. So I'll try to do some more giveaways. Maybe someday I'll get a job. We can do like some footage, guess the footage. Chris got a Sasquatch hat on. Nice. And As for the job situation, I do have a video to put up. I'll put up in a day or two here. There was a little odd job with the dozer. Someone's selling a piece of land. The guy I sub off of is selling, someone he cut timber for is selling a piece of land they own. And they said, hey, can you bring a dozer over and clear out the driveway and do all that fancy good stuff? So we just moved the dozer over there today, and I just smashed down weeds and bushes and things. So, man, there's a lot of glare off my head. I need to go get a hat. That's terrible. See, so much glare that we're losing people. I made a turkey today. Whoa. Joseph Boley, yes he does. He's not very far from there. I've worked just outside of East Liverpool. I've done a couple jobs there, as a matter of fact. Uh-oh. My wood burner's out. We can't have that. I got a little warm in here earlier today. Oh, Chad, I'm telling him you said that. You know, I'm just hanging on. I'm hanging on to hopes and dreams up here, you know, just hoping one day she'll crop back in. But I think Wade's just embraced it, which I should probably do, and just shaved her plumb off. So, that's funny stuff. Funny stuff. I'm going for it. Yeah, soon. Soon. It's going to get hit soon. I'm going to tell you what, Chris, this was crazy. Yesterday, and I don't know how many of y'all's familiar. I'm from around, just right around here, Western Pennsylvania. Yesterday, it was 75 degrees here yesterday. At least that's what my truck said. And, hi, Mr. Sexton. See that? Red velvet. I made that for dessert. No, I didn't eat all that. My buddy came over and had some. I figured that. Yeah, I think him and Dirt Perfect, Mikey, and that's what I figured. I was trying to wait until after because, you know, maybe there'd be some more people, you know, come on here and be able to see there for the giveaway or whatever. But I'm sure those guys are just getting after it. I was talking with my buddy, so I didn't want to be rude. I didn't have the phone on, and I didn't get to hear what they said. I'm sure it's a great one. I think it's him and Mike, Dirt Perfect, and Thomas Johnson or something. So I'm sure that was pretty interesting. So if someone's dancing back and forth on there, send them a send them a howdy from me. Cream cheese ice cream, that's good. Oh man, that's real good. Bad for you though. Oh well. But anyways, okay, so the work situation. I did that one little job push. I mean, it was like 2 hours worth of work. And Chris, I wanted to come up and go fishing, but too much rain. It didn't rain much down here. Not what you guys got up there. Laugh a minute. So, we bid on 2. All right, so I was. Okay, hold on. Joseph Boley, Lisbon Hill there, right? I don't know if you're talking about the one just outside East Liverpool on 11 there, where it's sliding off. There's a cop out of East Liverpool that sits there with the camera that does the take a picture of your license plate and send you a ticket in the mail thing. And I know this because I got 3 of them. And they're all doing the same speed. Exactly 10 miles over the speed limit. He got me 3 times. Twice in 2 days, and then once I couldn't wait to be done working there. You know, you're rolling through and you're just not thinking about it, and they nail you. I hate that. I swear they don't fix that hill just for that reason, but okay. Enough of that. Now that we put, I remember I was frustrated telling everybody about how, like, developers suck, and some of these other people always want their bids. Oh, we need your money, you know, we need your numbers, and then they just kind of like ghost you, I guess you would say, or you don't hear from them or whatever. And Well, they're starting to get back to us a little bit, and it looks we have a good chance at two of them. That's all I'll tell you. So I have a good chance at two of them. Chris, I was told by a cop one time, or I heard somewhere they're saying is 9 you're fine and 10 you're mine. But either way, there's the one piece is 400 acres. Thanks, Mr. Barden. Yeah, and you know what? If it don't rain, I don't care if it stays warm like this. Just don't rain. You know what I mean? Little showers here and there, but it seems like we get the April thunder showers and stuff. I think there was tornadoes and stuff somewhere across the U.S. I can't remember where it was. I think it was out towards like Missouri or something. I'm not sure. I don't watch the news too much because it's just too much depressing stuff. But anyways, so the one is like 400-acre clear cut. And it's because of the bat season. And I don't know if I explained the bat season thing to y'all or nothing before, but it's that Indiana brown bat bull crap. They say the bats nest in the trees, and you have to have all the trees cut down by April 1st, or else you can't cut no more down after that. And so the one's 400. Now I can't cut all of it because parts of it are it's too small. It's just pulpwood. Other parts are overgrown field. But there are some parts that have some magnificent timber in it. Not as big as what I was cutting this summer, but it is what I call the perfect size. 250 to 300 foot trees are perfect. Everybody wants them 800 foot, 1,000 foot trees. I mean, those are nice. They're cool, but boy, limbing them's a pain in the butt. And it's rough on equipment. You're dragging one tree at a time. If you're trying to, you're just breaking stuff. It's not worth it. And, it's fun, but I don't want to do it all the time. Don't get me wrong. I like them about 75-year growth stuff, 80-year growth hardwood. It comes out to be about 18 to 24-inch DBH stuff. Nice stuff. Around here, upstate New York's 58 degrees. Yeah, you guys didn't get quite as warm as we did. No, I know a guy that's doing some land clearing up there. Boy, I bet you he's butthole deep in mud. Ooh, I should call him. Anyways, and the other job is for a developer, land clearing for homes, a housing development. That was the one video I showed you had all the pine on it, that crazy stand of pine. So I'm hoping that goes, because just think of the video possibilities in that stand of pine. Is that selfish of me to think that? Boy, we could do a domino. I think the best domino Wade had was 19, I think, at one time. I figure if I can do it on a day it's not windy, I could set up close to 118 trees or 121 trees. I counted how many was in a row. I can't remember. But it's a patch, it's over 2 acres. I could probably level half of it, because the way they're growing, they're all perfectly standing. They all hold each other up, and you can just knock it over at that last one. That would be great. Only if there's no wind and it's safe, obviously. We're not going to do no cowboy stuff. So hopefully we get one or the other of those. And if those don't happen, I know Stump Jumper Dale, he had somebody decided to go work somewhere else for him. So there's 2 jobs he has. One, I won't lie, I'm not thrilled about. It's like 180 some miles away from me, 170 some miles away from me. So not crazy about that one, but I think his one guy's on it now. They're cutting. It's probably halfway cut. Joe, I'm an hour and 10 minutes. So, but the other one's not far. I could drive it from home. It's only about 80 miles. So if these 2 don't pan out, I'm going to go do one of those. So, and the reason I haven't started already, first of all, we just had all that rain. Didn't want to get into them, open something up with all that rain. Second thing is this. I'm leery about starting one because what I know what'll happen is I'll get into it, and they're not real big, but either way, I would just get into it, and then I get the call to come back. All right, you got to cut this, because these 2 jobs we get, I can't like, all right, let me finish this one, do that. I have to be on it right away. You know what I mean? West Coast, what's up, buddy? How you guys making out over there, Alex? Everybody, Alex Esgate's on the big channel there. Justin George. Alex, I feel like we're almost working the same climate as each other now because all it does is rain here. You guys at least have rock underneath your dirt. We don't. We just got mud. No, I don't camp on jobs like that. Most of the time, Chris, I don't go that far. You know what I mean? If it's like hand cutting, like, hey, come down, we got 4 or 5 days. 4 or 5 days of hand cutting, you know what I mean? Or a week of hand cutting. I'll get like those Airbnbs. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that. So, they're pretty cheap. I mean, you can find a place to stay for like 40, 50 bucks, and they're nice places, you know, nice little houses and stuff. So I do that at most of the time. I know when I was working with them group down in West Virginia, and I wish they had some more work because that was fun working with them guys. There's the not effing around crew, I guess you would say. You know what I mean? It's like my speed. It's everyone on the crew is at the same mentality as me, and it's just balls out, hard as you can go all the time. You know what I mean? It's pretty wild. That's what I like. And if I get these two, either of these, but either or of these, I'm going to be working pretty hard, I think. Wayne, what's up, man? Tell Anita, look, when I come out, this will be the next thing on the lesson. This is, I forgot what it's called. Red velvet with cream cheese icing. I'm off the pie for a while. I gotta lay off. Detox on pie. Okay, but I don't know. I wanted to ask Alex something. I can't remember what the hell it was. Well, dang. Dang. This is tough. It's fine. Oh, man. I want to say one thing about this no work situation I've gone through. It is just like when I broke my ankle. It's very humbling. It takes you back to show you just how little you really need in this world. You know what I mean? We take a lot of things, I don't know, it's not for granted, but there's a lot of things we either do, whether it be habits, good or bad, or frivolous spending on dumb things like that. Anything like that, you know what I mean? Well, when you start to get tightened up like this, and let me tell you what, it's the proverbial butthole that is my wallet right now is tucked, you know, it's tighter than a snare drum right now, so. Oh, nice. Cool, buddy. All right, Alex, you take care. But it's humbling. It's almost like I'm glad it happened in a way. You know what I mean? It ain't cool. I'm going to tell you that. It's not cool at all. Mountain Dew. Yes. I've stayed off the soda pop. So. But I don't think we'll make this one too long a one. I don't want to bore y'all. No use nothing in it. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to tell you guys. So, wish us luck. Hopefully we get one, the other, both. There's another land clearing job. It's like 5 miles from my house that we were supposed to have and be rolling on back in November, and we don't know what happened there either. I think the developer got fined for doing something somewhere else, did something out of this sequence, or I don't know, disturbed a raindrop, or I'm sure he did something that was completely off the wall. And whatever. They said they pushed this job back. I'm hoping this goes too, but odds are they're all going to go at the same dang time. So we'll see. We will see. Eli, what's up, man? I was going to get going here, but I'll hang on for a minute. How much rain did you get? I'm going to tell you what, Dean. Hi, Chuck. I don't really care to do the land clearing. I really don't. Oh, God, Eli, that's too much. Just imagine if that was snow, 3 feet or 30 inches. I think they say 10 inches equals an inch of rain. But I don't like land clearing. I don't. If it's a lot of the times anymore, we set it up is I don't know how the guy I work with. I talked to you, Nate. I told you I'm going to try to work something out because there's no way. If it was daylight 24 hours a day, I don't know if I could even get all this stuff on the ground if we end up getting all these. I just don't care for the land clearing because it's too much. They push you too hard for a hand cutter. It's not cool. You know, they're shoving you. You get an acre a day, then they want 2 a day, then they want 3 a day. That's how people get hurt. You know, I'm just a small guy. And I hate to see the other guys get it. I mean, I really do. I won't lie to you because they just take it and jam it all on a wood chipper. And I understand it's dollars and cents, but boy, is it a shame when you see a valuable, not even valuable, just a usable stick of, you know, pallet grade material or you know, even a grade log or blogging log, whatever. It just, and they grind it up, blow it on the ground, and it's just like, what a waste, man. It just rots, it gets buried. We tried to buy timber. I don't know. I think a lot of guys, Nate, they're just making filter sock out of it. That's where a lot of this stuff goes, mulch and filter sock. But there was one job they were doing a highway, and you'll see it in my videos. You look way back. I think it's like what a waste. It's about 3 or 4 years ago, 3 years ago. This highway came through, and we went through, and we tried to buy the timber off them. Hey, look, you know you're coming. You're the contractor awarded the bid. Let us throw you a couple bucks. Come take what we can take. And they laughed in our face, and they're like, you know, like. And then they came along, cut it all down, ground it all up, blew it all in the ditches. So we just, in the area we are, the time restraints because of the bat stuff and other reasons. Usually these jobs always get real delayed. And that's why you're under such a gun. There's I don't know what they do, you know, because the chips are dirty. We used to have a mill over in Coshocton, Ohio that would take that stuff. It was called West Meave Co. Before that, it was Smurf and Container, I think. And they used to make cardboard and like those pressboard pallets, things like that out of it. Well, they got closed up, obviously, and so they don't take it. And they used biofuel mass there too for fuel to heat their boilers or whatever. So they would take dirty pine chips. But when you sent them the stuff for the other stuff, I believe it all had to be hardwood. I believe there are some going to Clarion, but Clarion is. I've sent stuff there before, and I don't really care to deal with them. So we're not going down that road. They're a ruthless company. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that do use it for mulch. Mulch, and that's filter sock has to be mulch. It can't just be straight wood chips. It has to be partially decomposed like mulch is. I love sending the pallet. Never seen a chipper ash mill located too. There's our pulpwood markets are really far. I don't mind doing pulp. I don't care. I get paid the same for a load of pulp as I do for a load of grade, but I don't want to cut just pulp. The reason I don't want to cut just pulp is because it takes too long to turn around on a truck. And it's I like to do that pallet grade wood because it don't matter. You don't have to worry about grade at all. I mean, you just jam lengths. You want to Robert Kennedy, how are you, buddy? You just jam it into lengths. They like those 8, 12s, 16s. I usually try to cut everything 8 and 12s if I get bigger logs. Yes, it is. You're right, Eli. Hi, Joe. You just piled it on there and it pays by the ton. There's no guy saying, oh, well, that log, downgrade. It don't get you on grade or nothing. It's just a flat rate per ton. Slam it in. Your scales are certified, so you're not getting screwed, and you just move on with life. It's all price per ton. The deer's still scared of the new feeder. Give him time, Wayne. Give him time. I'm sure the sound going off scares the hell out of them. Maybe they're just mad that Anita's not feeding them like leftover dinner and stuff now. Yes, I do, Dean. All our veneer is separated off. Goes to a separate mill that has a laydown yard that we lease. Or the guy the guy who owns the timber leases, and they have buyers come in, they separate, once you get so much amount of walnut or so much white oak, or unless like white oak, I'll send straight to one place. You know what I mean? Like stave logs, I know what to do with them, where to send them. I missed someone's. Dustin George, cool, thank you. Tree length. What is it with these guys and their tree length? The stave, he liked 25s. He said, cut me 25s if you can. Then there's a whole bunch of other ones. It's increments of 3 foot plus usually a foot of trim. So you're cutting. There's 12. He wants 9s, 12s, 15s, 18s. You know what I mean? Like that deal. 21s, 25s. They do the 25. They want that foot of trim. I missed a comment somewhere. Oh, yeah, Chris, you're right. I remember that. I was going to Erie, seeing them doing that. Whatever. It's why people get pissed. I mean, it is what it is. Should make molasses bars and fresh apples. But, oh man, now we're up to 38. We can't stop. Wade must be done. They must be done on theirs now, huh? I gotta shave. I look like hell, period. I haven't been sleeping. I haven't been eating right. I haven't been doing a lot of things right. Stump used to send it all the way down to West Vaco. Yeah, Todd, he still sends it pretty far. See you, Joe. You do contract cutting. How did that work? By the pound? Contract is by the load, Dean. Everything's by the load. Doesn't matter if it's veneer or if it's pulpwood. It's all by the load. And there's some jobs that I'll do, like the great big job I did, since that was such big timber and I was on that job all by myself. He was throwing me a couple extra bucks as like a bonus. Like, hey, for all your grade loads, I'll give you a couple extra dollars per load. But the pallet and pulpwood still pays the same, and he does that. So, I can't. He's good. I figured, Joe, we're up to 40 some now, so it's probably wide. Oh, God, I can't get off now, huh? I can't go jumping off here if you guys are just all starting to pop over. Marshy's on here. Oh, Marshy just sent me a message saying Husky officially quit making her 372. Boy, if that's about a piss poor decision if I ever heard one. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. Tell a rep to call me or whatever. I wish they really would because they're dumb. And I know it's all about this emissions and then I whatever. I don't give a crap. You one of your best selling products and you're gonna take it and discontinue it. One of your biggest money makers and you're just gonna say, nah, we're not gonna make that anymore. Why don't you guys just tell the government, no, we're not. We're gonna make what we want to make. It's a damn chainsaw. How much are you gonna pollute with a chainsaw? You probably pollute more with a saw when you're filling it and you overspill you spill over the gas because ain't nobody on you runs a saw that has never poured out. You know, you're filling up the gas and all of a sudden it spills out up over. And the bar oil is always classic, especially when it's cold because it's coming out like this big goober and it just bloof and it spills out everywhere. So it is what it is. Nice. Sexton's excavating and logging. What's up, buddy? Nice stuff, Nate. You have to get good on your bore cuts and punching your hearts and clipping your sapwood there. Marshy, Jason Maycheck won. It's like in the first 5 minutes of the video, I think. I did it right in the beginning so people that were trying to check. You can see I did it on the phone and I recorded it with the GoPro. And then I put it on the video because I couldn't do both video and do the random comment picker thing. I should have dropped a each every time. So, yeah, as for them not making the 372, I say boo. Boo, yeah, big boo. But, okay, Tim Mark. My buyer likes tree length. He marks it when he buys. I cut it. He pays better that way. There's a lot of guys starting to do the tree length. I'm starting to see them type of trucks they have out by out by Alex out on the West Coast, you know, where they put the back of the truck trailer up on the truck. I can't remember like a detach or however the hell that works. I can't remember what the technical term is for it. Somebody on here can tell me, I'm sure. But you're seeing a lot of that around here, and they're hauling tree length, especially in northern PA. And then they take it to the mill, and the mill cuts it to whatever length they want it. There's a kid that bought my skidder does the same thing. They cut all their stuff tree length. Another reason I don't like tree length is it beats on my loader. That's just a bunch of unnecessary weight on the bearing of the loader. But that's just me. My loader's older, so I mean, if you have something newer, it wouldn't matter. Company running 3 fired processors in front of a debarker and bark into the trucks. I bet it was, Todd. All that dead red oak you guys have, they probably got lots of nice firewood. Pintle trailer, okay. Well, I don't have a problem packing the logs on. It's that lovely DOT. Oh man, MLH had electrical fire. That's no good. I don't have the problem packing it on. It's the DOT. You can't haul it. I mean, they just around here, the DOT sees a log truck and they just see a paycheck. Like, ooh, we can write you up for all kinds of stuff. Man, I gotta get some sleep or less stress. I look like hell. I'm sorry, guys. Ask my brother about the DOT. I'm sure. Dude, I understand what they're there for. I mean, you got to check. Some people would abuse it, but I mean, they're just ruthless. My God, you could have a brand new truck, and it's like if you're pulled over, well, you're getting something rid of. I mean, there's no one walks away that I know of. Everybody gets nailed for something. Everybody. And then it's like, well, how do you expect me to fix the problem when you just wrote me a fine for it? It's like now I'm out the money even more. You goof. Sometimes you get written for stuff you don't even know about. From what I'm told, there's no warnings or nothing. Alrighty, Dean, sounds good. That sounds about right for Chris, though. Oh, man. Chris is a home. Okay, for you guys don't know, I'm not going to. He's a guy that hauls for me, and he hauls for Nate more than anybody. He does some odd jobs for me in here, and Chris is a stand up dude. He's a good dude. And he's a trucking fool, man. And he knows how to pack it on a truck. He can get it in. He can put. I've never seen anybody put more logs on a picker truck than him. I mean, and he does it neatly and nice. It doesn't look obnoxious or everything. Man, he can get some footage and weight on there. And he hauled some stuff in for me, and I got some of the tickets back. I was like, holy moly. And he's like, yeah, I didn't think it was that heavy. Holy crap, He's a working son of a gun. I love Chris. He's such a good dude. And he's far, too. I mean, it takes him about 140 to get here, where I live. Oh, God. Any damage, MLH? I mean, were you able to keep it contained? Oh, man. That's poopy. I keep staring at this damn cake. I ate 2 pieces. I don't need no more, but I think I'm going to eat another one with a big old cup of hot tea. Melt that sugar down. Hey, MSL, what's up? You ever see this man, myth and legend? He hasn't been on here in a long time. The rumor was that he's back at it, heavy and hard. Eat the whole thing, get it. Oh, God, no. I'd die. I know it's in it. I made it. There's a lot of eggs and butter and oil in that damn thing. I'd stroke out. That was a nice oak you cut the other day. You looking for a log truck, or are you looking for a truck to haul your logs? Hello, firewood. I never lit my wood stove. Y'all want to see me light the wood stove? I don't know. North Georgia Peach. I don't know who that is. That's a new one. Well, ALL Firewood reminded me that I need to start my wood stove, so we're gonna go downstairs and light the stove. I gotta see if I can get some. Oh man, yeah. Oh man, MSL's going all out. Go big or go home, huh, buddy? Let me turn some more lights on. There ain't enough here. And I'm going to get a clamp to hold the phone. We can switch this around for a little bit. How's that? See? I've been cleaning. I haven't been working, so I've been cleaning. Shannon, Skittles. I'm going to call them Skittles. Yeah, I hear you. It's one of the most defeating things is when all you want to do is work at what you do. But you can't, because you can't get work. Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, get out. I got a quick grip clamp here. I'm trying not to crush my phone. All right, you should be able to see what I'm doing. Let's see what's up here. I'm going to root around in here with a shovel first. Root up some coals. I need to do an ash clean out. Probably do it tomorrow. It's going to be warm. All right, so let's go over here and get a nice flat log first of all. Let's see. The reason I use a flat log is I'll show you. Well, I don't know if I necessarily need it. Put the flat one on the bottom. Then I put some of this nice stuff. This is just old pieces I chopped up. Can you see it? It's old. It's actually looks like old growth Douglas fir, but it's tongue and groove flooring that come off my back patio. So I just split it up real fine. Yeah, look how fine the growth rings are in there. Look at that stuff. Tell me that ain't old. There's 60 or 70 just right there. Gotta do the crisscross pattern. You don't crisscross, it won't get going. It'll just smolder out. Is this boring as hell or what? You guys, my channel sucks lately, so I'm sorry. Two pieces of cherry here. And we go for the diamond matches. An expert, that's lighter fluid for grills, because newspapers for pussies. A little shot of that in there. A little light action. Keep the draft shut for a second till the chimney warms. Or should get a little back poof. Nobody needs the back poof. And just like that, we're making heat. And in case you're all wondering, I am eco-friendly and I recycle all my cardboard into BTUs. I collect my boxes and stuff. No, I'll pass changing struts. I don't know if you guys can see in there. She's going slowly but surely. We'll get her going. I got missed comments here. Don't take much to entertain us. Hey, Real McCoy's here. What's up, Mike? Did you get your air compressor figured out? Levi, last load was White Oak. Levi had 7,000. Oh, man. Yeah, the things you do when you're younger. Dean, honestly don't know. It's been so long since I sent a load of logs in, I couldn't tell you. But the rumor around here is #1 premium. That's one below veneer is only paying about 50 cents a foot. 55 maybe. The guy that was hauling quit. Ah, man. Is he working back with his family? Diesel fuel. I'll tell you what else works really good for lighting your wood stoves. If lighter fluid gets expensive, like in the fall or in the winter time, sometimes you find at Walmart they'll have like that citronella fuel. And it smells really good when you light your fire too, but it hasn't been cheap lately. I was going to wonder if Steve was on here. I figured you had it blowed out at the house. Dang. Oh, hell. Mike says he'll know about the compressor tomorrow. Cutting torch is the best. Mike, you light your fire with a cutting torch? I guess it don't matter how wet your wood is, it would go. Dang. Okay, here's another project I come on to today. The small torch works too. This is that saw from this summer. Camp fuel works. Yeah, you're right, Chris. You gotta watch that white gas. That stuff will hurt you. This is that saw. It was shoved 70,000 pounds of pine. Holy crap. I'd like to get this completely rebuilt. This is the one that just had making all kinds of weird sounds. I was cutting with it over in the high of the summer, and that's when I bought that new one. Speaking of the 372 dilemma, I just swapped the side cover. This is off my new one. I don't know how I broke that. I had a bipolar moment, I think, over the summer. I got into some real nasty Jaggers, and I just chucked it, or I don't know what I did. Not one of my prouder moments, but either way, I don't know how that broke, but I want to get this rebuilt, I think. Well, I know I do. Actually, I get a little bit of money. This is the next torque. No, you should at least. This here, that is an original that's an actual 372. And I don't know where the damn top handle went for it. I took it off because I thought it would fit the air, but it absolutely does not. So I think this is it. The handlebar, I swiped that. I think this one fits it. This one's, I put a new jug in this, but it needs totally rebuilt. I don't know if the jug can be used or not. It don't run right, or it just don't have the balls no more. It's losing all its compression. Let me see if this fits in here real quick, because I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Let me see if I can get a screw so I don't lose it. But needs a handlebar, and it can be rebuilt. And I'm rather fond of the real 372s. They have a really good. I was cutting timber part-time, 6 months out of the year. So you figure, I got years out of this thing, 7 years. And I've heard about that. Dale told me about him. One of these days I'm going to have to get in touch with him and turn him loose on one and see what we can make it back into, because if it costs $6 to get one rebuilt or whatever it is, and it costs $7 for a new one, and you can't even get the new ones no more, allegedly. I think you can still get them a little bit for a little while yet. I might as well get these rebuilt. So that one that they redid, I have that one in the truck right now. I'm not even packing the 395. Ain't no good. Me and this saw go way back. I cut a lot of timber with this thing, man. A lot of timber. She's seen a couple million feet, easy. That was back in the days when we cut big stuff because we thought that was you to make money. Little did we know. Little did I know. Nice machine, though. Look at that. Just put the handlebar down. All it needs is a handlebar. I have one up there that should fit this. I don't know if it... We'll have to get in touch. Average woods port is about 350. I see that's going to need new crank and bearings. It just needs rebuilt. What I should do is get the damn splitter tool and start rebuilding some of these myself. But once again, it comes down to time. Todd, I got 2 bids in on 2 good ones. I'm just waiting to hear. Josh Boner, what's up? That's who I think Steve had do his, was Tree Monkey. Chris Kaiser, did he rebuild it completely, like it was burned up and he rebuilt it? I will, Marshy. I will definitely do that. Older ones were better. Send it to Iron Horse. He's great. Own about 6 different ones. Couple 390s. Both probably need cranks. Okay. I have a print for the splitter tool. Either way, I think the splitter tool's like $90. If I get working again, I ain't worried about buying this stuff. I'm just worried about having the time. I want to buy like 2 more saws. Boy, you ain't kidding, huh? I thought about driving down. I really did, Junior. But then I watched the weather, and it was like really crap box. Yeah, you said you're having trouble getting a hold of him, Steve. I'm sure he's busy, man. You know, after Big Steve put the word out, I'm sure he got jammed up. Yeah, he is somewhere down in the hills of West Virginia. He's down in Wayne National Forest somewhere. Don't hear from him. He moved away and we're not friends. He's, don't talk to me no more. Look at this little turd back here. Mother will make me oh man. I might have to drive down just for the biscuit. Thank you, dude. Look at that. I got this little Still 250. I forget. It was all tore up. My buddy's friend, guy I used to work with saw, and he's like, you take it, see if you can do something with it. I went to get a bar and chain for it from Still. And they were like, it's going to be like $100 for a bar and a chain. That was 5 years ago. And you see how worried about paying $100 for a bar and chain for that little turn. Yeah, I mean, they don't have to be crazy. Nothing. They just for the rebuild on the saw, I just like, hey, get them back to as close to new or a little bit better as you can. I hope you can get out there, Josh. Is this thing cutting in and out on you guys? It looked like it just did it there for a minute. All right, let's see if the wood stove's going. Steve, do you still have that saw out in the shop? Are you even on here anymore? Or did you get into bigger and better things? I don't blame you if you did. This is boring, I imagine. I'm going to go because I got to get some cake, man. Okay. All right, well, it should be back now because I was over in the far corner of the house and the Wi-Fi thing's over here in this corner over that way. Back that way. So it cuts in and out when I go in the basement like that sometime. Is it better now? Yeah, what saw, says Steve. The 372, you turd. I don't care if you tore it all apart, you said. I don't care if you wrecked it or not. That's why I gave it to you. Was hoping to convince him into working his magic on it when they got some bad weather this winter. But I guess they have to send him some damn parts, huh? And have to buy some shit to rebuild it. Not asking for something for nothing. Where's you seeing you standing? Cool. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go over here and murder some of this cake. If you're all wondering, it's that cake right there. When did you give the saw back to me? You never gave that saw back to me. We'll talk about this on Messenger, but I gave that to you last time I stepped out to see you in Wade. And the next time I saw you is when we went to Nah, Steve, you never did, man. You never did. Oh well, either way, it don't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera off for the cake murder. It's fixing to get ugly. But all right, everybody. I will talk to you all later. And take care. Stay dry, man. Stay safe. For all you that can cut some, hack a few nice ones for me. Hopefully we get something. I'll get the bulldozer video, and it's pretty boring. I'm just pushing weeds and shit around, but I'm probably gonna put it on. It's like a half-hour video, so I'll just put it on, like, fast forward, maybe put some tunes to it or something, just smashing shit down. And yeah, so all right, everybody, y'all take care. Have a good one. Don't let your meatloaf. Jason, get a hold of me.